welcome to episode 30. We made it. We almost there. We count down to 100. I'm retiring at 99. But I am back. If you missed me, thank you for filling in. Star hosting duties last couple episodes, but we back in the building. And if somebody eat some chips or some shit during the intro, bro, I heard some motherfucking bad crackling and shit.
I think that was side A.
Hungry ass. And that's why you ain't got the camera on, huh? Back there eating. Let me introduce my co-host here. First and foremost, clockwise, we got Star Child of rareness. Say it 5 times fast. You just be saying that, didn't you? I know you did. How you doing though?
I'm doing great.
All right,
living the dream.
Good to see you back. Looking refreshed, ready to pod. We got the homie in the corner there, J. Cloud. What's going on with you, brother?
What's good?
Looking emo over there.
Well, you consistent. What you been 4-5 in a row? You gotta get a chain or something like Rockefeller in this bitch. Make it 5 episodes. Then we got the homie in the corner, Southside Gunner. What up? Brah.
You see it. It's just nothing but greatness over here. You feel me? Just nothing. It's just I'm shining. I'm in a good mood.
I say you ain't in the black hoodie. You ain't in the black hoodie today. You dropped the Unabomber shit. I feel you. You look fucking happy and shit today, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, man.
I like it.
I can't complain, man. I can't complain.
Like and then we got the homie. He took your shit. Look, he took your steez, bro, in the hoodie. What's going on with the dude Rizzy? Malik, what's up with you, brother?
Good time, man.
All right, good to see you in the building. Sade, you there? You hiding? You hotep this week or what?
No, right now because I'm on the road. I'm here.
All right. Okay. You on that Nokia too? That sound very Nokia-ish. That fucking shit you got in the background. But let's go ahead and get into the topics. If y'all ready to pod, I'm ready to pod, y'all. And we hear from J.Cole. He released some new music following the K.Dot, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake beef. However, I gotta ask, has his legacy kind of been tarnished from, ducking the smoke? Or are people actually looking forward to his latest release? Let me pull up the article. The first thing we got here, what we got here. That's Boss Man D-Lo. I don't want Boss Man D-Lo. Hold on a second here. Bam. And I want to say Glasses Malone talking mad shit about him too. That shit was hilarious. But hopefully we get some J. Cole music. All right. First thing I'm pulling up is the Glasses Malone where he talks about J. Cole and what's going on.
What's it posted on?
No, what happened?
Why did you diss J. Cole?
I never dissed J. Cole.
Look the clip. Is it a clip?
I'm about to find it.
Look.
What did you say?
What happened
Hey,
was,
what's it posted on?
no, what happened? Here, I'll text it to you.
Text it to me.
What happened was I was saying J. Cole put out the song, right? So this is what happened with J. Cole. Because he gets on the first person shooter shit with Drake, right?
Yeah.
He popping that hot power shit, top 3 shit.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 of these niggas, I'm feeling like Ali. So you calling the homie Joe Frazier and you calling this nigga Drake for me, right? Okay, cool. The nigga come back and get at you. You know what I mean? You talking out your neck. You talking and get right at you. You don't like that, so you drop 2 songs, right? You drop a whole tape. You got the 7-minute drill, cuz where you talking salty about the homie, cuz and all of that. Boom. Then you do the little sucker shit with 5, where you put Half Soul on the song and Daylight on the song, knowing that people could think you talking about him on this project where you dissing the homie, right?
I agree with that.
So all that shit happened. Boom. Now,
Wasn't that song recorded before the beef though?
so they say.
Okay.
But Daylight told me,
head.
but he said the verse is recorded. He said all, but I think Punch playing nice. But Daylight said they sent him the song a while ago and he just never did it. And then when it happened, they didn't hear it till it come out. Now, however they want to redo it, that's fine. But this is what they told me. So unless they just start lying to me off air, or maybe that's the public, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. The point I'm saying is, so he put out the songs. Then he decided to take the songs back. He like, oh man, I'm sorry. All this old punk ass shit, uncultural shit, right? And he's supposed to ran in the queue, right? Whatever. Boom. Okay, cool. All right, you bowed out. Niggas joked about you for a couple days, cousin. Let it go, because we thought it was on some moral shit. It was already sucker shit. If I punch you in your mouth and in your head, then when you finna hit me back, I'm like, I'm sorry. That really is some sucker shit on my behalf. Mm-hmm. niggas don't trip. Niggas let J. Cole go because the nigga pen is so dope and he's such a dope talent. Cause then the fight happened. Then them two niggas squabble it out. They squabble. They do their thing. Boom, boom, boom. Cause Dot knock him out. Now you come back with a song acting like talking about some you didn't want to fight because you didn't want to lose a friend or you would have won a fight. No, you didn't because you were scared. Straight up. So I told him, I'm like, cuz you were scared. Don't try to reframe it like you tough or you would have did this or this is the reason why. Bro, you didn't want to squabble because you thought you'd have lost. Don't try to say you wouldn't have lost the battle, you'd have lost a friend. You niggas ain't drinking tea together, cuz. This is competition. And he be popping too much competitive shit, cuz to me, to be like,
it's like passive aggressive.
Yeah, bro. Like you keep talking about you better than niggas, and you keep talking about how niggas doing their business and all this old punk ass shit. And your shit dope. But then when niggas get on you, you like niggas tripping. Nah, bro, shut your mouth. Go rap about, you know, what's them shits, cuz that when niggas be changing the spirits in the room and all that.
Chakra.
Yeah, go rap about all that, rocks and all that shit. Cuz stop playing around here. Like, why is you popping it, talking crazy about the homie? Then you don't want the smoke. Then you double back. And now it's like, you know, I would have won the fight and you wouldn't have did nothing. Boy, ain't no vinegar in your pen, cuz it's sugar in there. Oh, it ain't spicy, so I'm not dissing cuz it's
siren, hit the siren, nigga. What you doing?
Yeah.
Come on,
the nigga's extremely dope MC and an extremely dope songwriter.
That's the gist of it. So you hear what Glasses Malone. It's so funny because it's like he dope, he a bitch, but he dope there. But that nigga sweet than a motherfucker. Like that. But what do y'all think? Y'all heard what he said as far, and I think we've hit on that topic here as well. Like, because J. Cole do be popping shit. And he's talking about the Port Antonio song he just dropped via IG, where he does reference the beef and stuff like that. So I'm gonna ask y'all, like, are people trying to hear any of that, you know, tough guy rap shit with Cole anymore, or is he? Can he drop a classic? Pick it up. What you got?
No, to me, it's not gonna be the same. Like, to me, I mean, I'm just one person, but I feel like I lost respect when he bowed out, and it's a little too late to be trying to take shots now. Like, how long has it been since? I don't know. It's. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't believe him. I don't believe J. Cole when he says, "Oh, I would have lost a brother. I would have killed you though." Because when he dropped that Kendrick diss, that was so mid, very mild, very respectful diss record.
You a bitch, respectfully. Who else? You heard with Glasses Malone.
Can I be honest for a minute?
Go ahead.
Of course.
All right, what's the most respectful I can say this?
Oh shit.
You being a bitch at hold on. Got your ass. Okay. Fucking speed on here, fucking me up. He was being a bitch ass nigga. When you fucked up when you deleted 7-minute drill off that fucking album.
Mm-hmm.
When you deleted 7-minute drill off that album, you essentially conceded to the battle. So you coming back, tell us that you was gonna wash niggas in the beef, which, mind you, you could have just washed niggas. You would have just, if you felt the need to out-rap Kendrick and out-rap Drake, and you didn't want to take sides, I understand. But taking 7-minute drills off was strike one. Actually, no. Let me apologize. Let me go back. The apology was strike one. 7-minute drill coming off streaming services was strike two. This is strike three. Yeah, I did this on purpose.
Out of pocket.
That was strike three immediately, because now you gaslighting us. Because you're telling us you would have won the battle, but you would have had to pick a side. You in your own song win at Kendrick, but then you make a new song, now you go on at Drake. This is not a triple threat match. We're not competing for the Intercontinental Championship, my nigga. You was on a team, and you should have stuck to the team. So you going back and forth trying to tell us you was gonna win the battle? I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it at all. I respect it, but I don't want to hear
it. Anything that he says that is trying to come off tough is voided. Just off the actions of him conceding.
Go back to rapping about Grippy.
Not the grippy. I forgot the soundboard. That's gonna be a soundboard, definitely one. It's terrible. But yeah, I agree with you. That pump faking, right? I would have beat your ass if we fought though.
You can tell who grew up in the middle school bathroom having to fight and who didn't. J.Cole one of the niggas who didn't go in the restroom and slap box during the restroom break during the second period. He didn't do that. He was one of them niggas who he avoided the restroom. He waited till he got home. That's all that is. Because I'm sorry, me personally, I don't see how the apology was one thing. Don't apologize for essentially being disrespectful, which is what the whole rap diss was about.
Fritos, bro.
To turn around and be disrespectful to the nigga you was working with. That don't make sense to me. I don't even like Drake like that, and I'm confused. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. What the fuck was the point of that?
Oh, Sade killing me, bro. Is that true? Stop eating them fuckers. I feel like I'm on Harlem Nights. Stop shooting that little
Bro,
shit.
my mic was muted.
And when you eating Cheetos, then it gotta be
It ain't
somebody.
me. This is a plastic baggie. You might be able to hear it.
Somebody got that shit in their pocket. But did you hear the Good Glass Malone after they shot it while you in the background? Did you hear that? The video?
I did.
What do you think about that? Should he rap about chakras and stones and shit?
I mean, I was tired of listening to J.Cole talk that big talk anyway, a long time ago.
There it is.
If you gonna make music, bro, just make fucking music. But you don't have to talk about how you would have won and all this other bullshit. It's over and done with now. Like, we see who won, so just leave it alone. Like, there's no point of just like I wouldn't be surprised if the next song he drops he'll like reiterate the same shit.
Yeah, passive aggressive shit.
My thing is people being disappointed. It's like people really thought he was that type of rapper.
Not.
Like people, oh, you let me down. Like, oh, you really fumbled it. I'm like, did y'all think he was gonna drop Ether or some shit?
He already let me
like,
you know what makes it worse? And I think people forget about this is that the man went at Diggy Simmons and he went at Lil Pump. So he's capable of beefing with people. But I just want to know, what skeletons does he have in his closet? Because he ain't beefing with somebody that can actually rap, that would actually sit down, put pen to paper or thumbs to the notes app and go in on his ass. He not doing that. He know better. That's why he apologized to Kendrick, because we saw what Kendrick brought up. Kendrick brought up some shit that niggas of Drake didn't, like fans of Drake didn't even know. So if that was in Drake's closet, what the fuck do you think we was gonna find out about Jermaine?
I'm telling you, bro, that's the only thing that makes sense is that he got something he hiding and he don't want to like bring his family into the shit.
Yeah, niggas don't. That's like slapping a nigga that's sitting down and then he stand up and he's 6'4", and you're like, oh, that's a terrible decision. I apologize, sir. Can I get you a Coke?
I don't know if he was scared of that, because honestly, I didn't see Kendrick doing this shit, because I mean Kendrick hasn't battled anybody, to be real. So it's like there's no point of reference.
That's true.
I feel like J.Cole
Nah, but
always
Kendrick-
target.
Kendrick is the closest to Cole, though. That some people don't know. I don't know about now, but I know before the beef he was. So if that nigga knows something, he knows something, and he's like, yeah, I don't bring my family into it, and I don't want this to come out. And it could be some shit. Like, you gotta pay attention to the niggas that really lay low, that act like they ain't got shit going on. Those be the ones.
Yeah, but I mean, apparently it was Q who told him, "Yo, chill, bro." And that was at the Dreamville. That was at the Dreamville Fest. Like he went to him backstage because there was a bunch of TDE dudes there, and he went to him backstage like, "Yo, chill, get out the way."
So it's Q's fault.
And
that's what he said.
You know what's the central thing that J. Cole the one thing he could have just done to prevent all of this from happening? He could have just shut the fuck up. He could have just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
It just, I mean, at this point, we got to put that on a T-shirt or something. Like, it's a universal theme at this point. Shut the fuck up. Seriously.
What they say, don't start nothing, won't beat nothing, right?
It's a big case of trying to be something that you're not. Like, we knew that you wasn't this guy from the jump, but you felt pressured to respond to Kendrick. And then now you conceding. And it's just like, I don't know. To me, in my opinion, like I feel like his career hasn't been the same since he apologized. And, you know, of course you had some people be like, oh, he's a real nigga for apologizing. He shouldn't have said nothing from the jump. He shouldn't have even, if it's going to be this, you know?
All I got to say is that I got this black hoodie on because I'm about to talk some shit.
What you got?
All I got to say is that you don't start calling yourself the greatest rapper of fucking live in every damn one of your songs. And when it's time to prove that shit, your ass hop out the water, no goddamn way you can't fucking swim. So don't do that. He talked all that shit for how long? And all them damn songs. I'm the greatest rapper alive. But when it's time to go against two of the biggest rappers in the game, your ass hopped out that goddamn water. And then I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do that. Man, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Because don't be saying no bullshit like that and you don't prove to yourself you the greatest rapper alive. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Them two light-skinned niggas, fuck them niggas. This nigga thought he go toe-to-toe Kendrick. Think he all tough from the goddamn snow. And this nigga here want to say, I'm the greatest rapper alive. And want to apologize shit. Fuck out of here. Now we know who's the best out those three niggas. And it's already solidified. And both the niggas' careers are not going to be the same after this shit. It's already done. Drake, nobody want to feature from Drake no more. Every song you put out, that shit just trash.
He got some party next. We're gonna talk about that a little later, but we're gonna see if people.
Yes, I'm gonna talk shit about him again.
See if somebody checks for that. Let's go to the oldest hater of them all, Joe Budden. Let me play this clip. I ain't gonna play this whole thing because it's 7 minutes, but
Cole Drake, I don't care. I don't care about these two niggas. The rest of the world does, and he's reading it on a daily basis. The rest of the world cares. You may not care. That's valid. The rest of the world cares. This boy's probably been under mad pressure for the last 4 or 5 months.
The rest of the world or Drake? Because which one are you saying that Cole is coming to?
Drake cares. It could be both.
And Drake probably made him.
It could be both.
He probably know that Drake feels away and he responded because that was his man. Sometimes when a nigga do a lot for you, you have to reiterate that to let him know, nigga, I am aware of what you did for me and I don't mind saying it publicly.
See, I'm off that too.
No.
I'm off that too.
No,
nigga. I said me.
Oh, all right.
You don't tell me how to be.
Palm me.
He could call him. Some niggas,
some
niggas don't want the private call. Nigga. I want the verbal apology.
Can I tell this? What is he publicly?
Then that's a bitch.
Hold on,
no, it's not.
No, let me ask
this. That's a bitch.
What is he publicly apologizing to him for?
For not having his back for not having.
No, it's funny to me.
What fuck are these niggas talking about?
Seeming like not having his back when Kendrick was kicking his back in, and Kendrick said in the line, "You did Cole foul," and not responding at a timely matter when he could have came out and said, "Yo, nah, Drake never did me foul," so he did it now. He did the right thing he's supposed to do for his man.
He never turned on Drake. He dissed Kendrick as well. He dissed Kendrick first. What the fuck is
I
he
get what you're saying,
apologizing
but
to
in
him?
Because he got on a public
Kendrick's biggest record, he said, "Did Cole foul?" You remember that part? No.
Yes, but he got on a public stage and said, "Yo, I'm apologizing to you, my nigga." Blah 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 to Kendrick.
Because he said what he did was some bogus shit. What the fuck is he apologizing to Drake for?
We don't know the behind the scenes shit that he might feel guilty for.
Valid question.
Or it could be like it
Valid
said
question.
when he got on
It's not a
stage.
valid question.
He got on stage and did all that apologizing to Kendrick. I love you, Kendrick. Drake can feel away. Oh, okay, so you want to make
He
fun
ain't
of
addressed
this
Drake
nigga.
in that
Man,
shit.
they call it a bitch like it is. Sometimes you cheat behind your girl back, you make it up privately, and she wants the public display of, yo, tell them you did me wrong and we back, right? But get the fuck out of here with this shit.
And guess what, nigga?
I gotta agree with Joe, but bro, if that's the scenario, that's some bitch shit. Now, did anybody actually listen to the whole track, the Port Antonio shit?
Yeah, I turned this shit off when it's about to end. I ain't want to hear that shit no more.
Nah, I mean, you know me. I have to listen to everything because that's just my thing. But I don't give a fuck. I don't care because again, it's not that it's a bad song. It's not a bad song at all.
Of course not.
So I don't want people to get the fact that like we don't like the song based off the fact that like, oh, the raps are bad or just that the fourth. Like, no, it's a very good song. There's nothing wrong with it. Problem is what he's saying in the fucking song. That's the problem. This nigga is gaslighting you. He is nothing more than the toxic baby daddy that keeps coming back in the fucking picture and that won't just go away. Like, nigga, we asked you to leave. You said you was gonna leave. Why are you texting me? Like, let it go, bro. It's over with.
That's my problem is right there. It's like he should have not said nothing. Like, bro, this shit been the beef being ended, and he now want to say, yeah, I would have did this and that, bro. Bro, stop talking about the shit. Like, if you ain't do shit, you ain't do shit. Just leave it at that, man. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. Like, it's done, man. You just want to bring it back up for what? Like, the shit's over with, man. Like, we already determined who won the damn beef and shit. Like, ain't no point of bringing back some shit. Like, you bowed out. You already apologized, nigga. Ain't no more. Ain't that much goddamn apologize in the fucking world. Come on, man.
Like, that's what happens when you let people get in your ear.
Exactly.
Gas you up, then you start doing shit that you never even wanted to do.
He hopped his ass in that water. He couldn't swim. Your ass.
To me, it's an attempt at trying to recover his public image because, you know, a lot of people don't take him serious. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows he always talks that shit about being the best, yada, yada, yada. And it's just like you got put to the test. I feel like it's a pattern too. These people pick easy targets. Like Southside said, he beefed with Diggy Simmons and Lil Pump, and then Drake when he bullied Meek Mill. Like y'all had easy targets, so y'all was feeling yourselves. And then you get against a real opponent, and now you
like I said,
your true colors are shown. But I feel like he's just trying to recover his public image. That's why he wants to address it now. Maybe he realizes the precedent that he set. That's what it comes off to me.
Like I said, folks, just don't try to goddamn talk all that big boy shit. And when it's time for a nigga that's goddamn like that come your way, don't bitch out then.
Literally like that.
Real shit. I'm like, is you like that? Like, come on, man. Like, come on, now. Like, you better goddamn drop your nuts.
This nigga absorbed all my hate.
No, for real.
Right? You happy and he.
This nigga absorbed all my hate today. That's crazy. This nigga absorbed everything, every ounce of hate I had in my body.
You're a bad influence on me.
Hey, man. I'm a man of the people, man. That's all I am. That's all I can say. I'm a man of the people. Somebody in this group gonna tell me otherwise. Gonna tell me I'm full of shit. But hey.
But no, it's hate, but at the same time, it's honesty. Shit, don't sugarcoat shit. Fuck all that.
That's your brand. That's your brand.
Oh, no. Currently, as we speak, people, I'm getting my ass kicked online because I literally said I don't like Jeezy. When I say the people are mad at me because I said TM 101 is trash. Hey,
that's blasphemy, bro. I don't even like. I might hop in the comment section, post a link so I can.
I have two Jeezy songs on my phone. They're both for the features. You could not catch me. If I was ever listening to Jeezy in my spare time, I've been kidnapped. I'm held at gunpoint. I am duct taped to a fold-up chair. And somebody.
Don't you listen to Caribou? When you on here bigging up Caribou?
I do not listen to Caribou in my spare time. I promise
When
you.
he listen? Oh, he capped.
No.
Didn't he big up Caribou, bro?
I fuck with her flow, but I'm not listening
That's
to
bad
Caribou in my
enough.
spare time.
That's the worst part of fucking Caribou.
Hey, look, I like the Detroit offbeat shit. That's why I fuck with everybody from Detroit for the most part.
That's something I can't rap shit, bro. Why Jeezy got catch strays, bro? Sage already caught strays. Crystal's caught strays earlier. Now Jeezy catching strays for no motherfucking reason.
Jeezy gonna always catch a stray. That's fucked up, man. He be lying too.
Oh, somebody got the popo. Sade, what you do?
That's what I see.
I was just getting ready to say. I feel like it's coming from worse.
Leave me alone.
Nah, it's me. That's me.
Okay.
All right, got them to get out. All right, let's get to the next topic. Y'all got anything less? We don't leave Cole alone, man.
Nah,
Drop
tell
the
Cole to
music.
shut the fuck up.
Right.
In
I was
conclusion,
trying to be tough, bro.
Are y'all gonna check for the? Are you gonna check for the album when he drop?
Yes, I'm still gonna be fair and impartial and give it an honest review like I do with everything. If I can do it with Coi Leray, I can do it with anybody.
Heard y'all besties now and shit. All right, let's get
I ain't
to
gonna say all that.
that's a good segue into the guy here. Drake's supposed to be dropping classic according to Partynextdoor with the Collab Album.
Bitch ass
On one day, yo, that hurricane come through, made that boy mad. Partynextdoor already built his forthcoming album with his OVO boss. That's kind of diabolical. Calling me boss. Drake as a classic. So what do y'all think? I don't know if I want to play this. They might hit us with the fucking. I'm so sick of this motherfucker. What do y'all think is gonna be a classic coming from those two, or is it like a save face type? Or I should say this: do y'all think that if it's a flop, is he risking a lot by releasing that right now? What do y'all think?
Okay. P&D actually released a pretty good album. I thought it was actually pretty fucking good. Drake, on the other hand, this collab shit, if it goes bad, it's only gonna affect P&D. It's not gonna affect Drake. And that's just the honest truth about it. P&D could be the best part of the album. If this bitch don't chart, if this bitch flop, it's gonna be on him. That's like literally, you're literally gonna blame. You're not gonna blame the best player on the team. You're gonna blame the second best nigga on the team as to why the fuck you lost, even though it could be the main nigga fault. That's what's gonna happen here. But calling this shit a classic, that's high expectations, nigga.
That's a very strict.
A classic is crazy.
But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie. This is what Drake is kind of good at, making R&B music and shit. So I don't know. He is kind of reaching with saying it's a fucking classic and shit. But you know, when he gets R&B back, he does excel in that. I give him that and shit. And like Southside said, that nigga P&D, man, that nigga did drop a good album recently. So. I think it's gonna be a good album, but classic, I don't know, man. You got down reach like a motherfucker, man. Don't say that shit. So.
I think classic is for the people to decide. Like people want to just call everything a classic, but I don't know. I feel like Drake don't really have much to lose with this. So, but him and P&D always made some good music together, so I might tune in.
It's that fucking singing songy shit.
Yeah, when it comes to rap, nah, but that R&B for the hoes music, yeah. I mean,
it'll be a classic to people who think Views is a classic.
That's disgusting.
Ew, I don't think that was a classic.
If people call
it, it's not.
People slow to hell and under to defend that damn album. That is the most bloated piece of shit I have ever heard in my life.
It'll be a classic to them though. So, but
Fuck.
those are the same people who say More Life is a classic.
That's even worse.
Bro, he only got what? Fucking two classics.
I give him two
like,
classic albums. That's it.
Take care. Nothing with the same shit.
That's it. Yeah, and that's it. I don't like either one of those.
What?
Damn.
I'm not a fan of Drake's music. Drake, when he sings, it irritates me. It makes my elbow itch.
I got a little really feel this.
That's very specific.
It's like
it's very specific. So do y'all think does he have more to lose though? Like will Partynextdoor get blamed? Like you said, that's a good segue with Party. If it does flop, are they gonna blame Party?
He gonna get blamed, but at this point, P&D don't really. Neither one of them have anything to lose because P&D took 8 years to drop an album, a follow-up or something like that. Like it was forever when he came out with this new project. So it took forever for the shit to come out. So it's like it could flop, go whatever, P&D gonna disappear and everybody just gonna be like, all right, well, we'll just play his own music. It's fine. And he'll go back to going on tour with a fucking couch on stage.
You heard what Kendrick said during the beef, right? So Kendrick basically kind of insinuated that they got a sweatshop. Well, that's been the thing, right? That
it's definitely a sweatshop.
They got the OVO sweatshop. Now, is this him throwing them a bone? Like he's trying to dispel those rumors? You think?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Would it even have happened if that diss didn't go down like that?
No, it wouldn't have. Also, question: what the fuck happened to Four Bags?
He released some shit.
That's a good fucking question.
Because Four Bags done had one feature since that album dropped, and that was that shit with Lil Baby. That nigga, he dropped the album. The beef happened. Nothing has been heard from that man since.
Hey, you remember he said something about to Kendrick? He was like, "Hey man, can you chill?" And then people was on his ass about that.
He did say something that was kind of like out of pocket.
Drake probably didn't like that.
Drake pick and choose who he want to be successful. Him and P&D, especially P&D being involved with the beef, I'm just saying it's a little weird because everybody else that's involved with Drake that's on that label, they don't do shit. They sign, they drop one project, they disappear forever.
Yeah. That's real. He got a nigga chained to a goddamn.
I'm just saying, man, that damn OVO sweatshop is crazy. Niggas don't drop nothing after their debut project. Who the fuck else is doing anything?
Well, that's the whole signing to an artist conundrum, right? Would the artist ever want you to outshine them? You signed to Drake, the biggest star in the world, essentially. You think
not everybody is West Side Gun, and I'm starting to see that. Not everybody is West Side Gun. Not everybody wants to see the niggas that they sign do well. Some do, but not everybody is West Side Gun.
Or Lil Wayne.
Well, nah. Wayne held a few niggas down, but also Wayne has terrible eye for talent because there's no reason why you should sign Lil Twist.
I was saying Lil Twist, man.
We not finna have like this nigga don't have a bad judge of character when it comes to talent. Because Lil Twist had
Drake and Nicki outweigh all that.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Go look at the Bad Rock song and see what everybody. Go to the Bad Rock song and see who is still doing shit.
And Tyga.
The fuck?
Come on now. I ain't gonna hold you. I love that song.
Did that shit go diamond or some shit like that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I love that shit. That shit better than Rack City to me. That shit catchy as motherfucker.
Yeah. Can you even give Wayne credit? Can you even give Wayne credit for Nicki and Drake? Like, it's already like a bidding war. Like, honestly, what Drake was messing with Jay Prince now, right? Prince.
I if it wasn't for Wayne, I wouldn't know who Nicki and Drake are.
For real, you didn't hear Nicki when she was running around with Gucci now?
No.
Why
would I willingly listen to her? But this is pre me before I kind of understood the nuances of music and things like that. So I had to go in the back catalogs and shit like that and listen to her old shit. Her old shit, before she got the Young Money, she was a rapper. The second she signed the Young Money, she became a pop star. Drake was always it was a medium with him. He had his moments. He would rap, but he really wasn't a rapper. He was just existing in the space, I guess. But I mean, I think Wayne just he gave them that platform. So I attribute their success to him. But then I also look at the fact that he signed Lil Twist.
There's a bunch of people over there.
He signed Lloyd too, but what the fuck Lloyd do since he signed?
Oh, I didn't know he signed Lloyd.
What about Gutta?
He didn't officially sign Lloyd, I don't think. Lloyd didn't officially sign paper.
That's crazy. That's a
He
waste.
signed Chanel West Coast too. Like she the best
You
rapper.
signed Gutta, but you didn't sign Lloyd. That's just disrespectful.
Gouda. That's cheese. It's Gutta.
You said Chanel West Coast is the best rapper on.
Chanel West Coast is the best rapper on your
Who said that bullshit? Who said?
Hosep, I said it.
Man,
you crazy. You gonna get this nigga started? You gonna get this nigga started? He already angry.
Yo, Malik going to his villain. He living up to the name, yo. The origin of the story.
Hey, y'all niggas say I'm the one. That nigga.
That's crazy.
So fucking humble and shit when he come now. He like, man, fuck that nigga.
Hey.
I like it, bro. That's what I'm talking
Malik, you check your blood pressure, bit dog.
Oh, man, I'm cool, man. Shit. It's just some shit that's pissing me off. Like Chanel West Coast be the fucking greatest of all time. That's bullshit.
Man, Chanel West Coast walked so Tupac can run. Okay.
Oh hell.
Hey. I'm about to leave the show, man. This
Going forward, don't you ever compare
your fucking life.
Don't you ever bring up Caribou to me for what he just said. This man said Chanel West Coast. You know,
I don't know if we getting that new Caribou music. I think we're gonna get that new OF.
I don't give a fuck about Caribou music.
Thank God.
We talking about Chanel West Coast right now.
I heard Caribou.
Man, Chanel West Coast was out here making goddamn pretty girl rap.
Not gonna lie, I like the song or two from her. Like back before she signed the Young Money though. I was like, okay.
She was
okay,
like,
white girl.
I couldn't tell you not one Chanel West Coast song. I could tell you who produced one of those songs. I can't tell you who the fuck made them. I can't tell you what name of them.
All right, so back to the topic at hand. What do y'all think the album? If y'all had to rate it on 10, just preliminary, if you had to guess what that album would be.
4.5.
Your preview.
7.
5.
Some about the
4.5.
The freaking
4.5.
4.5.
At least a 7.
I couldn't give one because I'm not gonna listen to a single fucking song off that shit.
I respect the honesty.
Just a guess, man.
I don't listen to either of them separately, so why would I listen to them together?
Wow.
That's I respect that. 4.5.
Shout out to Cam, continuing the N-word discussion. It's Drake's fault all the suburban whites want to see.
That's funny.
Shout out to Cam.
Shout out to Cam. I think it's gonna be a 6.5, bro.
It's high expectations, brother.
That's gonna be Watch the Throne for bitch ass niggas.
Oh, damn.
He not wrong.
I can't argue.
Party
that.
gonna carry that.
I can't argue with that. I can't find not one thing wrong with what he just said.
No.
Why y'all be doing yay like that, man? Damn.
Hey, man, hold up.
Yay. Drake.
This is for the soft khaki skin niggas. I'm not.
These for the niggas who wear corduroys with no drawers.
Yeah.
Diabolical. Anyway, that's a good segue to get the fuck out of this subject. We got next. I throw this on there. This is an audible. Lil Uzi not living up to his rock star potential, according to old man Ebro with his hating ass. But I kind of agree with him sometimes. I hate myself for it. All right, here we go.
Rockstar hasn't become the rockstar it said he would become. We're still waiting. You know, because the rockstar, unless they got to the middle of rockstars rock stars I knew, they were selling out MetLife Stadium. They can sell out Madison Square Garden 8-10 times. They got hits on the radio everywhere. Songs is everywhere. So he told me he was gonna become a rock star. Where you at, my guy? Uzi, where you at, bro?
Oh, why he took it like that?
Where you at, bro? Did he just retire too? Wasn't he just like, yo, I'm tired, I'm done? Come on, son. You're supposed to be a rock star, man.
I think Ebro dislikes Uzi like I dislike Ebro. Like fuck, it's like a fucking circle of get the fuck out of here. But anyway, what do y'all think Uzi has lived up to this rock star persona he should display? Or is Ebro tripping? What do y'all think?
Nah,
No.
it's Ebro, right? Uzi trying to be too many things at the same time. He want to be a Japanese woman plus a rock star plus a rapper from Philly, and it's not working for him. His last two projects was ass. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Pink Tape was trash. What's that shit he dropped before that? It was ass.
Eternal Take?
Eternal Ataki.
Oh, it wasn't Eternal Take.
Eternal Ataki was decent. It had a few joints on there, but it was mad bloated. It was super bloated.
He's
not a rock star.
Yeah.
Now, if this was the era of like EXO tour life, I would have let y'all have that. Like, yeah, Uzi a rock star. He at the top of his game. Right now, nobody give a fuck about what Uzi doing.
He hasn't been relevant for a minute, so it's like
I can agree. I think that initially after the interview, he did go and drop Love Is Rage 2, which is arguably his best project. So from that standpoint, he actually had, a hold on the hip hop world. Like he literally had it. And there are moments that Uzi does come out and he does look like a rock star when he's, headlining a festival or he's showing up at WrestleMania, to rap the Usos down to the ramp and shit. Like he has his moments, but to what Ebro is saying, he's not selling out arenas. He's not going on tour. And if he is going on tour, he's not doing any of his new shit. Everything that he does is all of his old music because new shit hasn't really hit like that. Pink Tape 2 really wasn't that good. Half of it was trash. The other half was actually pretty decent. But when you got decent ass,
that makes a mid album. He's dropping mid. His last couple projects was ass.
So
the last song he had was "I Wanna Rock." That one was big. That was a big song.
I think the biggest problem for him was that he transitioned himself into being. He made himself a TikTok rapper when he didn't have to.
Yeah.
That's the real big problem is that he kind of pigeonholed himself into a genre of rap that he didn't even need to be in. He was perfectly fine making emo rap, being from, that tough Philly street shit. He had all of that. And he repositioned himself to making TikTok dances and making TikTok rap music and going viral. And it kind of derailed everything he had already built the foundation for. Like he had a foundation, was like, fuck this, start all over. And as soon as he did that, it was like, all right, you just exist in the music industry. Like you're not even the best dude from your 2016 XXL freshman class now. Like you could have been, but you're not now.
I think it's a little bit of Freddie Gibbs syndrome as well. Like we tired of seeing him getting his ass whooped. The whole thing with St. John where he swung and his pistol fell all out, slid across the floor and shit. Like that made people stop listening to you. Once I know that you A, can't throw a punch, and B, your pistol don't have a holster, like you just out here. You might as well not even have it on. That just make you look bad to a lot of niggas, me included.
Do we think Lil Uzi is whooping ass? Like, is that? I don't think I was.
He has this shit on
video. He ran what's his name out of Starbucks. I remember that shit.
I have to say, Uzi got hands now. Any
the
nigga
thing
will,
about him, his
that
mistake,
one time though. Uzi got hands that one time in that one situation. The
Hey,
next
any
three,
nigga willing to wear a
it was
bulletproof
bad.
vest, a bulletproof vest, and carry a coach purse down a flight of stairs, I'm not fighting because
That's
I
what
already
I'm
know.
saying.
I know I'm getting papped up.
That nigga wear Goyard bags and panties. I can't call you a rock star.
Hey, that's okay.
I mean, his issue is he's a Philly rapper who doesn't want to be a Philly rapper because it's like you ask anybody, you ask anybody from Philly, he's a real nigga, and he can rap when he actually wants to, but the problem is he doesn't want to fit into that archetype because there is an archetype when it comes to Philly rappers. So it's like he wants to get away from that, and it's like, bro, I don't know why you wouldn't play to your strengths, and you're trying to do some like other weird shit like that rock star shit. Like, hey man, like
And
that.
let's just go ahead and call a spade a spade. That when niggas get to calling themselves rock star, that just them like signaling to white folks that they're trying to get away from hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that is.
Bomb drop.
They think they're too big. They're too good. They're too big for hip hop.
I'm not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper. I'm a rock star. I'm a musician. It's like, you know, we have to
But
rapper.
you was fucking rapping though. Okay.
If we didn't let folks dilute what rapper meant, people would be more proud to claim rapper as a title.
Is that a Rockefeller chain?
I'm focused on that hair.
You got a Rockefeller chain on saying he ain't a rapper, he's a rock star. Man, fuck out of here. You got a Rockefeller chain on. That's crazy.
Man, I'm sorry. If I get papped up by this, I gotta retire, bro.
Look, I'm gonna just be real though, but to further just expunge on the point, like I get what Ebro is saying. Like we can't knock that Uzi don't have a couple hits, a classic project. He got the skills. He just not using his creativity. But what he has done is give other niggas inspiration to follow in his footsteps, unfortunately. Because it's a bunch of Uzi clones out here. And the crazy part is the career that he thinks he has, somebody else is already doing.
Cardi?
Playboy Cardi is the actual. Uzi thinks he's Playboy Cardi. No, you're not. Because in my eyes, Playboy Cardi is what, if you want to use the term rock star, that's Playboy Cardi.
You're not wrong.
Because if you listen to his sets from Rolling Loud, you listen to his concerts, he has a full rock band playing, like a full metal rock band playing his music, playing the beats, playing the instrumentals. Like he's on stage with the metalheads and they're going crazy. Like everything that Uzi thinks he's doing is being done by somebody else. So it's like this delusional state that he thinks he's in. He has the look of a rock star, but he does not have the talent, nor does he have the actual accolades that a rock star would have.
Well, no, I blame fathers. I blame Future. These are children of Future, bro. All these motherfuckers. Keep it real. But yeah, that was my thing. That was the segue that you stole. You feel me? Did Playboy Cardi basically take his formula and run with it, or you know what I mean? Can he be blamed for that?
I think so. I think Cardi took everything that he was working on and kind of just ran with it. Because when Cardi first started, he wasn't rock.
Yeah, he was Cash Cardi.
He was not a rock star type dude at all. And this is, again, niggas from Atlanta were not on this type of time. Trust me, niggas from my city was not like this. It's Cardi fault. You see a Destroy Lonely, a King Carson, any nigga out here wearing fucking foxtails again for the 14th fucking time and fucking chain wallets, it's that nigga fault. Niggas out here wearing mascara at 2 p.m. on a Saturday, it's that nigga fault. It's Cardi fault, not Uzi's.
No, you're right. Cardi's the better model. He's the better mysterious nigga. He's the better, like, bisexual. Like, he just the better everything.
All right. Because why do we go that way?
If we took two Uzi Yu-Gi-Oh cards and fused them together, you would get
All
a
right.
Playboy Party card out of it.
All right. Next subject. This nigga is out of pocket.
Motherfucker ill. All right, that's all I got. I don't think he lived it up. I think he waited too long too. I think like he doesn't drop enough shit. You feel me? There's not an anticipation. He doesn't really build
We
up.
had 3 years between EXO Life 2 and
Exactly.
Eternal Take. So he had like that 3-year window was where he was supposed to drop. That's why we emphasize the importance of mixtapes.
Yes.
And singles. Because 3 years between albums is a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not dropping guest feature verses, which I'm sure he probably was, but it wasn't to that extent, to where you're on everybody's shit and you're always being on the radio on somebody else's song, you're gonna just fade away. And when you come back, we're not gonna care as much. Not everybody can go and do an album and then leave for 3 years and then drop to the project. I think people gonna give a fuck. It's not gonna work like that. Like everybody can't be tied to the fucking creator. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. Anything else? Any last thoughts on Uzi? All right. Let's go. If people don't realize, we do musical reviews, mother suckers. Matter of fact, it's the purpose of this platform. So one of the reviews I want to highlight, we got Glorious by Glorilla, by none other than Mr. Southside Gun. Make sure y'all check out the link. We're dropping a link in the chat, or a link in the comment section or whatever. But make sure y'all check it out. You gave it 8.8 out of 10. That's a pretty damn high score, especially for a debut album, Mr. Southside. So what made you give it an 8.8, dog?
First and foremost, it's rare when you get features like the white girl from Lovejoy, the tall one that got shot, and she got extra points for Boss Man D-Lo. She got extra points for Boss Man D-Lo. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause look, niggas may say Boss Man D-Lo trash. He only got one flow. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. That shit hard, nigga.
Boss Man D-Lo got 3 songs.
I don't give a fuck.
I love
them. 3 songs is tough, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Which is tough, nigga.
Boss Man D-Lo is like, he like Cayenne Pepper. Anything he's the star of the show now.
Exactly. Oh, but in terms of the project, I will say this though. The white girl from Lovejoy rapped her ass off because I made the stank face listening to Procedure the whole fucking time. And when I made the stank, I was like, this shit tough, nigga. I was just vibing. So the whole album, I think, was a vibe. I didn't really care for the sample of the Wipe Me Down being used. I felt like he could have flipped it or something. Like it didn't feel like it. They could have. I feel like they could have done more with it. But you did get a lot of different parts of Glow. You got some you could turn up in the club too. You got just a straight kind of like lyrical song. You got some church music in there, So you got like a little melodic song. You just got straight bars, hip hop. So she did a little bit of everything. So I thought it was really good. And then I think the biggest thing is that she knows how to not get washed on her own shit. Because most niggas have features and they get washed. And a perfect example of someone not getting washed on their own shit is if you go listen to The Patience by Mick Jenkins and how he had niggas like Benny and Joey Badass, and I think he was on there, or Benny the Butcher and shit and he didn't get washed once. This is reminiscent of that, where she's having great features, she not getting washed. She can rap. She got bars. She can do it. So I think people are really going to enjoy it. And some people may say this is their album of the year. Y'all niggas know me. I'm a tough critic, so 8.8 is pretty damn good.
That's pretty good, yo. Make sure y'all check out Glorilla. I've been hearing good things about it. I ain't gonna lie. So
It's very good. I'm actually like I still replay a few songs. I just Money Long, just she is the most vocally inconsistent motherfucker I've ever heard in my life. She has a great pen. She can really is great at songwriting. But when she came into that fucking track, I about went fucking death because she came in way too high. And I'm like, yo, I don't know if it was mixed wrong or if she hit a note that she wasn't supposed to hit. But her singing sometimes it is rough on the ears because she can sing, but it is hella inconsistent. So between that and Sexy Red being involved in general in anything, those are the only two negatives I found. But like I said, Boss Man D-Lo made up for it. So,
got that Jaheim
Y'all
inconsistent.
gonna get all sexy. I know that much.
Shaheem, we took it back.
Inconsistent flow. All right. Let's go to the next. Make sure y'all check out the review, but let's keep it moving. FBG Duck, Chicago rapper, who was killed, I think, in 2020, right? His mother sues Lil Durk and OTF. And they got this article here goes to depth about the lawsuit. I'll read like the first paragraph for you. The mother of slain rapper FBG Duck, real name Carlton Weekly, has filed a lawsuit implicating some of the biggest names in Chicago's drill rap scene, including Lil Durk and the late King Von. According to Chicago Sun-Times, the lawsuit accuses the aforementioned artist of profiting off her son's tragic murder in 2020 when the culprit shot and killed him in broad daylight. As such, she claims they turned tragic gang-relating killings into commercial success, one has earned them accolades and fame. And then it goes on to explain what happened, but you could get the gist of what's happened, right? He got murdered. Of course, they mentioned, I don't know, I ain't heard him say it too much lately, but I mean, with this lawsuit in the macro of things, with this type of lawsuit, and we've seen this as well in Duval with the rappers there killing each other and telling on each other and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fulio just got killed, so you kind of seen a similar thing where he was dissing on the dead and stuff. Could this type of action stop all the dissing the dead shit? Or is this just kind of a money grab, you think, from the moms?
It's a money grab.
It seems like a money grab.
She wasn't trying to sue nobody when Duck was out here dissing the whole world, and he bought her that Rolls Royce and all that extra shit. So when she was profiting off dead niggas in the street, it was cool. But now that somebody profiting off her dead ass kids, now it's a problem.
Yeah, because like, why now? Years later.
And Duck, he GD, and I'm from 79th and Ashland, so these are very powerful words coming from me. But Duck Mama need to shut the fuck up. Like you wasn't talking like
it's your
this
fucking
when
thing, people. I keep telling you. And it's no point. We're just gonna learn and just shut the fuck up.
STF up.
Just be quiet. The money drying up. You trying to get some bread. It's cool.
I'm gonna be honest. Did anybody even really listen to FBG Duck in their spare time?
Hell no.
Duck was tough in the Midwest during his heyday. He's one of the pioneers of drill music.
I'm aware of his music, but I just feel like it kind of just feels like at this point, even though like he's not here no more, like if the music was good enough, the royalties would have been enough to take care of her. So her suing don't make sense to me.
I ain't got no damn royalties.
There's no royalties coming out of drill music. That shit, that's a niche market.
That's true.
The people that listen to Duck are in that lifestyle, and they looking for that in specific. He make this BD nigga music. So if you don't care nothing about that, then you're not gonna cut a Duck song on. That's like he's in a very niche market. The words he say, the people he's dissing, you would have to be from Chicago to know what that is or who these people are.
Yeah. And I disagree. I think King Louis is more of a drill
Yeah.
pioneer than fucking Duck. But or even Katie got bands if we're gonna go that route. But
Katie got bands.
but do y'all think they'll stop anything? Will it stop anything? Will it make people think twice about making that type of shit, doing them antics?
No.
No.
This thing nigga's too fun.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Who I Smoke is still one of my favorite diss songs of all time.
You don't even have to be a rapper to diss somebody you don't like. That's something that human beings do and have done since the first day.
I do it twice a day for fun.
Like it's fun. Taunting your enemies is fun. It sounds fun. It brings a different energy out of you.
That's some low vibrational shite. But yeah, and I agree with you though. I mean, if you don't really understand the politics of Chicago, GDs and BDs been smoking each other since fucking 70s, shit, 80s, right? Since they split off way back in the fucking day. So this is like par course. Like if you go in that lifestyle or whatever, right? You call yourself a BD, it's like it's guaranteed you're gonna be beefing. It's part of their fucking shit to beef with the GDs, right? This is some gang shit, honestly, that just happened. He just happened to make it as a rapper, Lil Durk. And so now you finna try to get some money up out of him. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, maybe you should encourage your kid not to engage in that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've watched mothers watch their kids hustle in Chicago. Like, the shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, I think this is just like some money grab type shit. But I will hope at least like maybe the people who not involved in lifestyle, maybe they will kind of think twice, maybe a little bit, but I doubt these shorties crash out though. What you say, these YNs, bro? These YNs.
Yeah, being an idiot, once it became lucrative, you can't tell somebody to stop doing dumb shit. No, I'm serious. You used to be able to tell folks like there's nothing that come out of that dumb shit. But now that TikTok exists, you can get some money out of that dumb shit you doing.
Facts. Yeah. Anybody else got any chime in on? Do you think you're gonna see a downplay on the Distant Dead? Do you care? Do y'all even listen to any of that shit? You know what I mean? I know I don't really.
I just know who Durk is.
I ain't listening to none of that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I gotta be in a specific mood to cut some of that off.
I don't give a fuck, to be quite honest. I watched the fucking King Von highlight tape today. It was nothing but clips of him fighting in jail.
Where did you find a King Von?
Twitter finds everything. Twitter finds my algorithm on Twitter is so fucking skewed because of the amount of people who fucking interact with me. It is ridiculous. The shit I've seen is crazy.
Craziness. All right, man. Well, anybody else got anything or any last thoughts on that subject? Do you think he's gonna win this? Do you think she's gonna win the suit?
No, stop being a sore loser. That's all it is. At the end of the day.
Your horse is out of the race. It's kind of over with now.
Yeah.
Because you're not even suing Durk. You suing the white guys who own Durk Music, and you're not beating them in court.
Yeah. They gonna go in there and play one track of Duck saying the same shit that fucking Durk saying.
Right, these are a bunch of videos of you driving around in Duck's money.
Mm-hmm. Moving on, we got our favorite rapper. Who? Malik? Is Malik gone, bro? Malik ever come?
He had to do something. He said he was gonna be back, but you know,
good time.
You know how that is.
Good time.
That's my favorite rapper. What slick shit you had to say? What's up?
A man is suing Ye for unpaid work and emotional distress, alleging he was hired to investigate Kanye's wife, Bianca Censori, and the Kardashians. He claims he followed Bianca and looked into possible criminal links involving the Kardashians because Ye believed they were engaged in sex trafficking. I guess this is basically the same thing. You think this dude on a money grab, or would Ye really do some shit like that? Would you put it past Ye?
It could be both.
He's a fucking
I don't put it
weirdo.
past Ye, but at the same time, if you're a private investigator, you're not really allowed to go out publicly and say things like this. So I don't know. It sounds like one of them lies that will stick because of the person you lying on.
I mean, he do at this point. You can't put nothing past him.
Exactly, which is why I feel like it's easy for this lie to stick.
You can't put nothing past this nigga. The second he took his teeth out, I was like, all right, yeah, this nigga is a lost cause.
If I was in his same position, I would definitely have private investigators investigating all of them people.
Yeah.
Took his teeth out. Where? When did he
Yeah,
take
he
his
got the
teeth out?
tenfold grill thing going on right now.
Yeah.
Like real grill or just the fucking
No, like the
Like
tenfold
dentures?
is his teeth.
oh hell no. What's
Oh,
these old heads and they fucking teeth, bro? What these motherfuckers walked around?
Quick side note, because realistically, don't nobody give a fuck about Kanye. Did y'all niggas know that the BET Hip Hop Awards were tonight?
oh, really?
Absolutely not.
You motherfuckers is
Bro.
on right now.
Oh,
Bro, I ain't watched that shit in
I
like
just saw somebody tweet about that shit.
At least 6-7 years.
I stopped caring when they stopped promoting the ciphers. Because I was like, that's really all I care
they don't do
about.
the cipher no more?
They don't do the cipher for real no more, no.
They don't do the cipher for real no more.
for real or at all?
It depends on the year.
Well, I thought it was the BET Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards. Are they separate?
They separate.
Yeah, they separate.
Because the BET Awards is where they play hip hop, and then you gotta have a praise break, so they bring out Kirk Franklin. The Hip Hop Awards don't have none of that shit going on. You ain't gonna see no damn Shabuzi at no goddamn Hip Hop Awards. You feel me? It's gonna be nothing but goddamn Sexy Red, Ice Spice.
Man, that shit fell off. I didn't hear nothing about
it. Fell all the way off.
That shit
Well,
fell
shout
off.
out to the 100 people that is watching us instead of the BET Awards.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Fucking, yeah, but fucking Kanye, what about the album? Real quick, y'all think fucking y'all think the album's gonna be finally we're gonna get another classic? They say it's trying to be like College Dropout in that vein.
He can't go on that mindset.
Nah, you can't.
Kanye can do whatever he pleases because he's Kanye. Anything is possible when you're talking about Mr. West. Y'all gonna put some respect on that name.
You call this man Mr. West?
Bernie Mac
was,
over here.
You was calling him Mr. West when College Dropout came out. Now all of a sudden it's a bad thing. We was always there. Good morning, Mr. West. We was all saying that shit bright and early 7:30. Now all of a sudden niggas got a little chip on their shoulder, and that never happened.
Shit, you on?
No, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, you ain't got a lot to kick it, and that's okay.
Calling you a liar is crazy.
You ain't got a lot to kick it.
Calling you a liar is crazy. This is the one thing I don't do.
How many units if Kanye West released the new album?
Who's gonna sell?
I don't know, cause honestly, I'm just gonna say he's gonna have a rollout on his hands because he's gonna have to deal with that other suit that he has processing right now, which is much worse than the one that you just showed.
He's also divorcing Bianca right now.
For real?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Between that and if this album sucks, this shit might destroy him. But
he had a good run. Anything else on Ye? All right, man. We let Ye breathe. Southside, you ready, brother?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's pull up. We introducing Southside Crash Dummy. I can't wait to see who gets picked.
Hey, Dad.
Who we got? Crash Dummy of the week, brother.
Check the score real quick.
This nigga here.
All right. Sorry. Yankees, Indians. I apologize. You know, fucking bases loaded and shit. Shit crazy. Tusi. The nigga who said that if he sold less than 20,000 albums, he will go get a 9-to-5 job. Sir, clock the fuck in. Go make me a goddamn Big Mac with extra mac sauce. Make them fries large. Go ahead and get me a large Sprite so I can start my fucking car and quench my thirst at the same time. Bitch ass nigga. Damn. I would love for you to do that. I don't know who enjoys this nigga Tusi's music, someone told me a while ago that his music was great and that he's one of the best, and he's just the bee's knees, my nigga.
Who the fuck says the bee's knees?
Yeah, fuck you. Let me get this off. All I can really truly say is that I saw him arguing with a lot of women on social media. I thought that was corny. I listened to his album. I thought that was corny. I seen him respond to the reception of his album, and I thought that was corny. And I thought, it was only one thing that I could do to really just emphasize, how much, his album really stuck with me. And the best thing that I could do was give an album review. I rated it Meg Griffin out of 10. Like, I want y'all to sit with that for a second. Think about that. Think, for anybody who's ever seen Family Guy, you know how Meg Griffin gets treated. You know how much she's hated by everyone. That is exactly what his music did. So for that, Tusi, use a bitch ass nigga. I mean, you crash dummy of the week. I'm sorry.
Damn, that was rough. Poor Tusi. He didn't deserve that. You ain't like favorite song, man?
No.
My favorite song.
I listen to Tusi in my spare time. I don't look. Melodic rap to me is very difficult for me to digest because not everybody does it correctly. And the standard to me was old school Young Thug. That's like the golden standard of melodic rap. So when I hear melodic rap now, I don't want to hear niggas trying to sound like Drake, trying to sound like Thug, trying to cry and get their emotions out, and niggas end up sounding like fucking Temu versions of fucking Rod Wave. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. This shit don't sound good. You trying to sing, and in 2 seconds, and then like 35 seconds later, halfway down your fucking 16 bar verse, you trying to rap about fucking shooting somebody. Nigga, you was just fucking crying. What the fuck you talking about? You got the icky with the blicky, my nigga. No, that's not how that works. Pick an emotion. Juice WRLD was sad. He stayed sad. I'm fine with that. You can't be sad and then turn around and try to be a gangster. It don't work like that. So
He is a sad gangster, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't fuck with Tusi's music. I don't think he's a good artist. I think he trash. I've added him. I've told him he's trash. Hopefully he'll respond one day so I can tell him again how trash he is. He's not like
You'll make a melodic diss for your ass.
Actually like messaged me directly and was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Nah. I actually respect the rappers who can message me and tell me to shut the fuck up. You still trash and you still a bitch ass nigga, but at least we had a discussion.
Okay, you need to stop that, man. Malik is impressionable and he hears all this shit you be saying, bro. You can't be fucking doing that. Terrible fucking role model. Speaking of melodic cats, let's get the boss man. The boss man. So I'm pulling up looks like the IG post here. Hey, my man's boss man D-Lo. Why all your music sound the same? Why don't you get on the glow track and sound like you merged your damn song? Get it together, please. God damn, I love you though, but switch it up, please, and thank you. Y'all tell me switch it up. I'm trying to figure out, like, I thought everybody had their own sound. I kind of want to read it like him. What do y'all want me to bust out and rap like Kendrick Lamar, dumbass? So
spherical, I get very lyrical, spherical, and everybody hearing this, hearing it, and nearing it. Nobody fearing me, leering me. And my similar I got it. A paparazzi, and then paparazzi. Yeah, that's how you want me to rap, you stupid motherfucker.
You know, it's crazy. He kind of sound like ASAP Ferg right there, bro. I was like, is that Ferg? So he's responding, saying all his music sounds the same. So my question I'm gonna throw out to y'all on my panel: is it possible to stay true to your sound while diversifying your music or your catalog? Or is Boss Man D-Lo one of those niche rappers that really can't hop on a different EPM?
One, yes. And two, I've never been so happy to not know who the fuck Tusi is to not know who the fuck Boss Man D-Lo is.
You don't know who Boss Man is?
Oh man, you gotta
I've
be
never
tuned into
been.
the
I've
streets.
never been happier.
You gotta be tuned into the streets. Look,
Just from how these dudes talk about fucking rap, I've never been happier to not know and to have never heard a single fucking song.
let me put you on game, bro.
I'm gonna be real.
First and foremost, when I knew Boss Man D-Lo was actually gonna be like a big time artist when dudes on the Philadelphia Phillies were using his music as walk up music. So somebody, you a baseball player and you get somebody's song as your walk up music. That's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people hearing your song at least 162 divided by that's 81 games a year, hearing your shit. At least 81, for sure, 81 days, thousands of people hearing your song be played in a baseball stadium. So it's like, that's cool and all. To answer your question though, D, can you really stay true to yourself and diversify your sound? Yes and no. Yes and no. Some people just know how to pick a lane and can stay in it. And that's okay because that's what makes them unique. You can switch up your flow and maybe the cadence of how you're rapping, but 9 times out of 10, if you start trying to just rap a whole different flow on a completely different project and you're doing that same different flow every fucking song, it's probably gonna sound trash. And that's when you're gonna get away from your normal fan base and attract other motherfuckers you don't want to hear. And just stick with what works. That's what I say. The shit working. So why not?
I mean, do you think there's only so many ways you can say I'm getting money?
I mean, true, but then at the same time, no, we know that there are certain people for certain things. It's kind of like what Lil Dicky kind of explained in his song with Snoop Dogg when he was having the interview. He was explaining what type of rapper he was gonna be. It's kind of It's kind of like that. It's kind of like what type of market you're gonna hit. You know what type of people are gonna fuck with your music. So if the shit making money is making you happy, why switch up? If you in the game to say, all right, I'm gonna be the best rapper alive, okay, then we gotta have a discussion about how can you grow as an artist? How can you grow as a rapper? But if you just in the game because you just like rapping, which is what it sounds like from this nigga, then cool. Stay with what works. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of these niggas, all these niggas can only sound one way at this point. These niggas are not multifaceted like Tyler Creator, like a Mac Miller. Most of these niggas don't even make their own beats. Like they don't produce music. They don't play instruments. All these niggas know how to do is go in a booth and just spit a 16 and then that's it.
Yeah, I can't count bars. The way Boss Man D-Lo flows, he's gonna be stuck to certain BPMs. Like that's why all this shit gonna sound the same. You know what I mean? That little stutter, half a verse shit. You know what I mean? Went to McDonald's, got me a Big Mac. Pockets in my stone. I got big stacks. You know that little shit, that broken up shit. He can only rap on a certain beat. So
that's a bar.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was a bar though. That shit was tough. See how it works?
Anyway, nah, I know it don't. Question. So that's why I say I proposed this other day, yo. It's 2 types of people, right? 2 types of rappers, yo. You can rap on the Alchemist beat or you can't, bro. That's like separates.
Oh yeah, if you can rap on an Alchemist beat, I consider you. It's 2 people. I would say Alchemist. I'll say Conductor.
Yeah, I can do it.
If you can rap on either one of those 2, I'll say you're a real rapper. So that whole argument I had about how I point out how Drake is a pop star, Drake can't rap on no fucking Conductor beat. We've already seen that. And it felt miserably. So,
all right. So would you say it's rappers versus MCs? Because not every rapper is an MC.
I would say that as well. But also an MC can make a complete lyrical album and not even have an issue with it. most rappers can just rap and have good flows and do all that, but an MC gonna give you a full lyrical content type project, and that's completely fine. Most niggas ain't like that though.
So, is there anybody in the mainstream right now who think can flow on the Alchemist beat or conduct a beat?
Ooh,
I mean, shit. 3 of the people that we already talked about, on that: Cole, Drake, and Kendrick.
Nah, that's cheating. Fuck. We can't. You can't.
Other than that, I mean, Sean.
Yeah, Sean could.
It's crazy though, because you wouldn't think, but Larry June.
I mean, I'm trying to think of people who haven't already shown that they could. Because I ain't even gonna hold you. Big Sean already shown he could do it, and I think Big Sean.
I didn't like it though. I didn't like Big Sean on Alchemist.
That's crazy. I actually like that one.
Yeah, that shit was hard. You tripping?
I'm a hater, so
I actually like that one. That one little verse he had with Larry. I actually fucked with it. I didn't think it was corny because normally everything he makes, it makes it, you know, it makes my elbow itch. But
you and his elbow.
He's doing an album, and he's a mainstream artist, so he probably gonna pull other people on those beats. So
I kind of want to play a game. All right, I'm gonna throw some names out there, yo. I want y'all to answer. You think they can flow on the Alchemist beat, yo? Meg Thee Stallion.
No.
Please no. God no.
Fuck no.
I mean, she has an album on Q-Tip.
No.
I don't want to hear that.
No.
I don't throw out one of.
Yeah.
Has he already been on that? I'm gonna throw out one of Southside's favorite, Jeezy. Think Jeezy can rap on the album?
G-Eazy?
G-Eazy. Jeezy, as in Jeezy.
No. Jeezy.
I think he has.
I think he has.
It's
I think he could. Even if he hasn't, I think he could. Like, I just don't like Jeezy personally because I was a Gucci fan.
You said Jeezy. I thought you said G-Eazy.
No, Jeezy. No, Jeezy. I feel like Jeezy could, but I think he'd have to find a different pocket to rap in. Like, he can't do that whole 2-3 bars and then come with an ad lib. Like you gotta just go straight bars. Like, I don't know.
Oh shit!
I think he could.
He was on Trap or Die.
Alchemist will.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Let me think. Who else? Glorilla.
I mean,
yes,
it's possible.
I don't
want to hear that though.
I think she could.
She might stink it up though.
I think she could.
I don't know.
I think she could.
All right, let's try one more.
I think there's a difference between if they can or if they'll sound good on it.
I think she could.
I don't see Glorilla as a luxury rapper though.
Yeah, that's true. But I think because Alchemist is so talented in terms of his production style, I think he would be able to cater a beat that would help her not sound so out of place. Again, if he can do it for Big Sean, he can do it for anybody.
What about Nicki Minaj?
Absolutely fucking not.
You just a hater, bro. You don't.
She don't sound good on anything.
I think at one point she could have.
If it was 2004 pre BBL, I would say yeah.
People forget Alchemist was doing mainstream shit.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't just it's been a while that he's been doing it, but he hasn't always been the soul loop guy. But I mean, I came up on the Mobb Deep shit, so got it twisted, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So he can do mainstream shit.
Yeah.
The soul loop guy.
Yeah, but his sound was mainstream 10, 15, 20 years ago. So he could have sounded like himself. It would have been mainstream. Maybe not so much these days. You know what I'm saying? The sound has changed. So that's kind of where it is. So I think that's it. Mexican OT. I'm throwing him out there. You think he can go in?
I've never heard him. So
that might actually sound kind of cool though.
I think it would sound good, but I think it's gonna have to be one of those upbeat type shits that he's done with Hit Boy or something. Yeah. To where it flows better, because Mexican OT is not gonna sound good on no Alchemist joint that has a slow a slow down production style. It's gonna sound hella awkward.
Them arrows ain't gonna hit.
It has to be something upbeat.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I don't know. He might can do the Paul Wall drive slow shit. He kind of in that vein. I think he might can pull it off.
I don't see OT hitting that.
All right.
I don't see
Good one. She got one in today. She got it with the pause. I gotta get this sound board ASAP. All right, so that's it. That's all I got on that. Let's go to the next joint. We got Jadakiss in the kitchen cooking up on Benny Siegel's food truck. If anybody was around in back in the day, y'all know I'm ancient and shit, but these dudes was at each other fucking, neck trying to, this actually some street shit going on. But
Yeah, let's go. So what's your What's your order?
Can I get some shrimp and fries, please?
I'll fucking Kiss to take your order. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the order. Kiss gonna drop it. What you want?
I want shrimp and fries.
Shrimp and fries coming up.
You got to drop these right here. Which one?
Either one.
This one, right? Oh, no.
What's the name? Okay.
I don't know about trust Jadakiss.
First order
I
coming
said hot
up.
for you. You feel me? Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Shrimp and fries. You got it? Want me right, it says?
No, you can't touch the pen.
Oh, I can't. You right. Can I get $2? You practice cleanliness over here.
Hold on, time out. $2.
Hey, where you get a shrimp for $2?
What the fuck? What is, yo?
You see what I'm saying? When you try to serve the community.
Well, you get the gist, yo. They buddying it up these days, bro. Like I said, if you remember that beef back in the day, so I'm gonna throw a curveball, yo. Is this like an example to beefs now? Do y'all think Drake and Kendrick could be in a food truck?
No,
well, I mean, if J. Cole actually like wasn't spineless and stepped out of that shit, I would have lost the bro. No, y'all would have been good. It wasn't as serious as this shit was. So it was never going to be as serious. This shit was some serious shit. I know Dino.
Yeah.
Wayno went into detail about it, if y'all know who Wayno is. But this is great to see.
It's bigger than music, and I'm glad that this just shows maturity, and this is also reminiscent of what Cam and Mace got going on.
Good example, yes.
Because it shows that, like, again, yeah, it's about the music, but it's bigger than that. It's two men who had a legitimate issue with each other, and they talk that shit out like men, and they coming together, they enjoying each other's company, they having a good time, and they making money, and they doing shit for the community. They make, just like how Cam and Mace making content, they commenting on sports. They just two average ass niggas doing what average ass niggas would want to do, is have a platform and talk about sports. So Jadakiss and Benny Siegel coming together just to show, like, hey man, we can have issues, but at the end of the day, we men. We can talk this shit out. We can move on. We can have a good time, create a friendship, and even if you don't even create a friendship, just being respectful to one another and respectful of each other's time. It goes a long way. With these YNs nowadays, though, I don't know. I don't know if they see the blueprint and they want to follow that. They should. I don't know if they see it though.
I mean, it takes maturity anyway. It takes a few years, bro. You got a question, man. You got a request, bro. Why you hate Jeezy, bro?
Because I've already said it, my niggas. I'm a Gucci fan. Did y'all not see the versus battle when he told that nigga to put him in to dig his friend up, put that nigga in the dirt? That nigga sat there and didn't do nothing. He a bitch. I'd be damn someone talk about my dead homie, and I just sit there. That's crazy. What? As much as I talk about dead parents, that's insane. I would, me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. That's just me. No, I just don't enjoy Jeezy's music. It's just there's nothing about his music that
I can answer for. He's a hater.
I can never get into Jeezy's music either.
Yeah, it just don't.
I'm not a hood nigga in the trap.
Like I've never liked any of his beats. Like I put.
Oh, you don't like Mr. 17.5?
I don't like
that shit.
Nothing.
That's crazy.
Nothing.
My president is black and my Lambo is blue. Are we being serious here?
Come on.
Say that shit out loud. See how that sounds. Because
Bro.
guess what's happening? If Kamala gets back, if Kamala gets in office, you know they're gonna spend that shit again, right?
Oh God, no.
You
You
know
been
they
a
spend it
hypocrite,
and
bro. You listen to Yachty, bro. Quote some Yachty
I
lyrics.
listen to every. I'm literally in the
Quote
midst
some
of
Yachty lyrics.
reviewing Jelly Roll's album. I listen to everything.
Jelly Roll can rap better than fucking Yachty.
That's not the point. The point is I listen to everything. It's just not everything sticks with me.
You went outside, bro. See, the problem is you never sold no dope, bro. So you can't talk about it. Jeezy,
You're
right
not
now.
initiated.
Damn
bro.
right, I ain't selling no dope. You know who the fuck I grew up with, nigga? Nigga, I grew up in a generation that you had to be home with the street lights came on, nigga. There was no staying out late. What, nigga? You ever run for your life? I used to live in the front apartments. I used to be in the back playing. Nigga, niggas say I couldn't run a 4 flat. Fuck you mean? Yeah, I was running a 4.0 up the fucking hill to the apartment. Street lights came on immediately, nigga. What? Hell no, I ain't selling no damn dope. I knew better.
That's that razor blade music. See, you ain't had the razor blade. You can't speak on it.
Nah, nigga, I went in the kitchen cooking with the baby. I look, I didn't have the instruction manual on how to cook it up. You feel me?
It's too hardcore for me.
You feel me? I drink juice and shit. I went on that tough nigga shit.
Yeah, let's get off this shit. Mess around, catch some Ricos around this bitch. I was a good kid too. Following the disappointing sales of Tommy Richmond's project, we're going to the hypothetical question: are we past sales figures being the metric for success? And we're kind of segue that into something else as well. So let me pull this up real quick. Tommy Richmond, as we know, his sales were a little bit lackluster. What the caption says some crazy shit. Yeah. This nigga finna go double oxygen. Tommy Richmond's debut album Coyote reportedly sold 3.4 thousand units. I mean, he's an independent artist. Is that really terrible? But in that vein, right, keeping that in mind, would you still label his a success, being he's an independent artist and he still moved a few units? I mean, does that even count anymore? What is it, physical units? So what do y'all think? Is the sales figure as big as y'all think it is? We kind of hit on this before, but let me throw that out there first before I segue. Is that a success for Tommy Richmond? Is that a metric for success in his lane as an independent artist?
I mean, even though he just debuted, and he was at the top of Billboard with that $1 Million Baby song. So that's not good to me. I don't care if you're independent. That's not good to me. You had the Billboard and the machine on your side.
I think
he didn't have the machine on his side though.
Yeah,
The song that he went viral for isn't even on the album. So
actually, both of his singles aren't on the album, and the nigga he signed to, Brent Faiyaz, for those who don't know, the nigga he signed to didn't even help him with the rollout. So he essentially, and also he never specifically told people that $1 Million Baby was gonna be on the album. And nowadays when you see an album that's about to release, you can see the track list. That motherfucker didn't have that shit on there. So it kind of skewed people's expectations already. I think that selling almost 5,000 copies for a debut for a TikTok artist isn't bad. But I don't think we should use the numbers of album sales as a metric of whether or not something was successful.
That's a good point.
Because people sell music. Like Glorilla was nervous about dropping her album because Rod Wave dropped his on the same day. And yeah, people buy Rod Wave's music, but that don't mean the album is actually fucking good. So if we're talking about success, what do we mean by success? Are we specifically talking album sales? Are we talking Billboard charts? Are we talking Grammy nominations or non-nominations in any award? And are we going by that? Like, what do we define as success? Because I feel like if you leave your two biggest songs off your debut project and you still sell something, I mean, better than anything.
I mean, there's people who went platinum and they have shit to show for it now.
Yeah.
Not a fucking dollar, not a dollar in their fucking pocket, and nobody's picking up, nobody's calling their phone. So it's like, is the music good or not?
There you go. That was like an excellent segue too, because this tweet reminded me of that as well. Artists have to figure out their own success metrics. You can have a thriving career, earn a great living with a niche audience if you super serve that audience. Do y'all agree with that statement right there?
It's reminiscent to what we talked about with Boss Man D-Lo. What would be the point of switching up the flow if you're making money, you're getting calls to do features, you selling, your music is selling, you successful. Yeah, everybody can't be Drake. Everybody can't be Kendrick. Everybody can't be Future. But, you know, it depends on the whole point of what are you making music for? Are you doing it for the art form? Are you doing it because you like to make music? Are you just trying to make money? What are you making music for? Whatever your why is in the music industry, that's exactly how you're going to measure your success.
Facts. Is Sade still here? I feel like
No.
she's been hanging around.
No. And she's back again.
Yeah, with the Nokia.
There you are.
Is the Nokia? Did you hear the subject, Sade? You there?
Where were we? Oh, y'all were talking about Boss Man D-Lo.
Oh shit. You way behind. No, we're talking about Tommy Richmond and his disappointing sales. And his sales, the metric for success, can you consider that as being here an independent artist? He sold 3.4K units, right? 3,400. Is that good for independent artists?
I don't think so. Because I feel like there's been independent artists that did better than that.
Yeah.
There are tons of independent artists that have done better than that.
I think more so is because of the type of music he makes. I think that kind of caters more to our age group more than like the youngsters. So that could play a factor.
You're dating yourself, your old ass.
The problem is that these young niggas out here think that being a TikTok artist is what's gonna help you sell. TikTok music ain't translating to album sales.
Facts.
And it never will, because yes, TikTok is a great app and it's a great marketing tool, but it's not gonna make people go and listen to full albums that you have, especially when you're not even putting the song that's on TikTok on the fucking album.
So 2 things for me. So 1, why are you signed to another nigga? 2, the lack of rollout, because people didn't even know Tommy Richmond was dropping or that he dropped. They found out after the fact. So that severely hurt his sales as well. And also 2, it's like I'm on the line with it because of course at the end of the day, all that matters is the music good. But at the same time, it's just like the numbers are a physical representation of the amount of support you're getting. Like people are going out and going to support you. So if your sales are lacking, that is an indicator. Just like with business, you got to look at the analytics, see what you're selling, blah, 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 because that tells you stuff. So I see both sides of it. Like, of course, you shouldn't live for numbers. You should never live for numbers. But at the same time, these numbers are giving you information. So it's just like, you going double oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oxygen is great. That's crazy. I'm mad I've never thought of that one.
That was good.
Damn, that was good.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Add to the tweeter.
Yes.
Clearly, though, he doesn't give a shit about numbers because he took the song off, and that's the thing about these albums. When people in this streaming era, when people put these albums out, they include the single, and the single boosts the sales of the overall album.
Mm-hmm.
You take the single off, that tanks a lot of albums.
He could have easily sold maybe 10,000 if he put that damn single on there.
Yeah, probably.
He could have sold at least 10.
Probably, maybe 15.
If he put, and if I would say 15 if he put both his singles on there. At least 15, he could put both singles on there. But because he took both singles off, the problem is, and this is why the album tanked. I think it wasn't that bad. I enjoyed it for what it was because I understand his artistry. The problem with the album is that he doesn't have a body of work for people to reference. So when the album dropped and the only points of reference that weren't included were the actual singles, it tanked everybody's initial idea of what they thought they were going to get. Because what that album is not what we got in the singles. It's two different sounds. There's no point of reference, so it's just like,
interesting.
How do I digest this as a fan when this is not what I'm used to him making? It's still good, but this ain't what I was expecting. I was expecting something else. So that's what happened.
So did he do a 180? Like, not he didn't lean into the $1 Million Baby sound?
No, because he's not a hip hop artist, and he also didn't really be upbeat with that either.
But you also got to ask the question: what is he? Is this somebody that's? Because there's people that like shun their hit song. Is this somebody that he's focused on building catalog? Because that's playing the long game. I don't know if that's what he's doing, but if that's what he's doing, that would make sense why he's trying to like stay away from this, being attached to one song.
I mean, and that's a good thing in building a catalog, but you need to throw a couple EPs out there or something. Dropping a full-length project based off of a TikTok following is horrible business practices.
Yeah, but I don't think that was on purpose. Most of those viral songs aren't.
Yeah, of course.
On purpose. So it's like I don't think
he
was blindsided.
I mean, do you think maybe he was confident that he would sell without the singles, or like?
I'm pretty sure he thought he would, but I also think that they would have put him in the box of this is another hip hop Post Malone type nigga coming in the game when he don't make hip hop music.
I think it might have made it more cohesive if he would have included it, because then you would have the context.
I mean, if I don't think it would make it more cohesive if the song doesn't sound anything like the rest of the album. It would have stuck out. Like, I haven't heard the album, but I've heard like past songs of his, and they sound nothing like $1 Million Baby. If that's what he was on, like the kind of like the synth funk, Toro Imoy type of shit, because that's what I heard. If that's what he was on, yeah, it wouldn't have sounded good on that album. But is that what he's trying to do?
Yeah, that's some weird shit. Not to put your two best songs on there, but speaking, the viral song. Can a viral song equal album success? Y'all kind of almost answered that question, right? So, can a viral song actually propel a project? You think, like, is this an example to those that maybe a viral song doesn't always make success? You know what I mean? Maybe some TikTok shit could happen, right? So does a viral song ensure that success or longevity? It's been plenty of one-hit wonders, but I don't know. Will it increase your odds? I should say, if you get a viral song.
I feel like it increases your momentary visibility, and I feel like it's up to you to try to pretty much milk it, but don't milk it to a point where you get annoying. Like, I feel like pause. But I feel like, for example, I had an example with Tinashe. She had that song Nasty, right? That song was everywhere. You couldn't go on fucking Instagram or TikTok without hearing that song. And then she ended up topping the Billboard. I don't know if she got a number one, maybe, but yeah. But then she sold like 5,000 units of her album. You know what I'm saying? Riding off that wave. I don't think that she capitalized on the song as far as like making people anticipate future songs and other songs. I feel like she was too focused on that one song and didn't have a proper rollout. and then it just felt like kind of rushed. And I feel like it kind of also goes back to the art of rolling out. Of course, you can capitalize by dropping a project, at the heat, but at the same time, like show people that you're more than a one trick pony, or show people what you're capable of. Because I didn't really like the Nasty song because I'm a Tinashe fan, and I didn't really care for the Tinashe song because I know that she has way better songs than that. But I don't think the people that were introduced to her were able to see that. So that's why you got to show people more than just the one viral song. Like, make them care about your other stuff. So I feel like if you don't, you're not capitalizing on your moment. You're not turning your 15 minutes into 15 hours. I don't know, 15 weeks. But you know what I'm saying? Like, do more. So I don't think a viral song is enough. And even actually, she did say somewhere that a viral song is not enough to sustain a career. So I'm pretty sure she's reflecting on that and realizing that you got to do more.
Yeah, but I don't think Tinashe cares about. The thing is, Tinashe has been through the mainstream machine already. I think she's past like really giving a shit about any of that, and it's more like, I don't. I think Nasty was probably like an accident. I think she's just making music at this point.
She wants to be successful. Who does not want to be successful?
No, I'm not saying she doesn't want to be successful, but she's been through the main. She's already seen like the top of the mountain.
One song.
One song?
The 2-1 song. That was her taste of mainstream.
She was on that album for years. She was on the RCA for years.
Yeah, I know.
But, I don't know. I think actually having a viral song, particularly if it's very early in your career, could actually give you like a false sense of entitlement. I think that's kind of what you're seeing with Ice Spice right now, right? Like you had that one viral song very early in your little rap career, right? And now it's like you're chasing that fucking ghost the rest of the, you know what I mean? Like you'll never get another fucking munch, right? So now you're just doing bullshit. Not to mention, if you don't really like music, then it's like it eventually is gonna all start to sound the same and mesh together. Next thing you know, you fucking doing other shit, So I think it may be a gift and a curse to have that viral moment. In the case of Tommy Richmond, who's been around, who probably seems like he actually likes music, it might not be that bad for him. Maybe he doesn't give a shit about the numbers, but for some people, I think it could be a fucking terrible fucking thing to have that viral. We've seen many examples of somebody who had a viral song, and the next thing you know, they fucking gone. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I feel. Anybody else got anything on that?
Southside starts.
Honestly, no. I think it's just maybe back to the drawing board. I don't really know, because I didn't think it was a bad album, but don't make a fucking album and don't put your lead single on there. Don't do that. That's terrible.
Lesson learned. Don't do that, y'all.
Like I spot a milk beatbox. Yeah, I've seen like 8 different versions of beatbox, bro. I spot 'em, got 'em. If y'all remember that song. And we got somebody trolling out there. I wonder, can we put you in timeout? Boy, shut up, you stupid. Yeah, you in timeout, dummy. All right. Anyway, let's go to our next hypothetical. We're giving you 2-for-1 hypotheticals today, motherfucker. BOGO in this bitch. Is there a proper way to listen to rap or hip hops? And that was inspired by Punch TDE. Let's see here. Man, we might need a how to listen to rap music guidebook or app. It's getting scary, right? I think this is kind of in relation to people making like dumb comments about hip hop. So I'm gonna ask this to y'all: is it necessary to have a history, at least, of hip hop, to have at least basic history of hip hop and its roots to be able to be a hip hop fan? Should there be some level of gatekeeping, y'all think?
Yes and no.
I don't think for fans.
Not for fans.
Listen to what you want to listen to.
Fans, no. Critics, yes.
And artists, yes.
If you are like me, where you're more than a fan, you actually take time to critique music, you need to know what the fuck you're talking about. Because you can't be out here recommending shit and you out here sounding irresponsible. Because if people look to you and ask you, hey, can you review this? Hey, can you check this out? Hey, I was thinking about listening to this album, but I don't really know. I need to know your opinion on it. If you somebody like that, you need to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, oh, track 7 has a nice beat. You should listen to it. Like, it's deeper than that. It's layers to dissecting music and different terms and things you have to understand. So Punch is correct. We do need a guide, but it's not for the fans. If you're a fan, just listen, and however you enjoy it is how you enjoy it. Even if it's not the way the artist intended for you to enjoy it, you're finding your own way to connect with it. So that's fine. But again, if you like them fucking pitchfork reviewers, yes, you need a fucking guide telling you what the fuck you need to focus on.
I have a battle royal with pitchfork fucking.
I swear to God, bro.
Do y'all think other genres, the average fan is a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit more knows a little bit more about the history of the genre?
Fuck no,
like country or
I
something.
mean, shit, pop music. You don't gotta have any brain cells to enjoy pop music.
It's pop. It's popular. It's what's trending, right?
It's country music is different because sometimes certain people make certain country music artists kind of they lean on that pop too much. So if you don't have an understanding of pop music, you're not gonna understand some of the country music that comes out. And there's a different guide even for something that's like alternative, because alternative is just a smorgasbord of fucking everything. Whereas indie pop and folk and rap and R&B, and it's so many different types of it's so many different genres thrown in together on one album that you kind of almost don't know what you're listening to. So you just have to like go literally song by song and dissect exactly what you think you're listening to, essentially. So if you don't have knowledge of what synth pop is, you're not gonna know fucking 8 chords that you just heard on that bridge actually goes well with the actual guitar riff that is leaning into the next track. Like, you're not gonna process that shit. You're like, oh, this sounds like some shit I heard on a regular show. I like this.
Facts.
You said the regular show?
Yeah, man, the regular
Man, they
show
always had some good synth shit.
The regular show had a whole bunch of moments where they had synth music, and I'm like, if you know what synth is, this is what it is. Like, it's dope.
You got to be a real nigga to catch that reference.
That's what I'm saying. I see. I'm the realest of realest niggas out here in the world, man.
Fuck out of here. Angry Smurf, how long you been here? When the fuck you come through? You was all hiding in the shadows and shit. What you think?
I was here for about 10 minutes.
No, I ain't paying attention. I didn't see you going over there. You're like a ninja. Is there a proper way to listen to rap and its knowledge of hip hop history necessary?
Yeah, let's ask the resident rapper.
There you go.
I don't think so.
It's a very honest answer.
Just listen to it. Shit. What the like?
There you go.
You need a guidebook.
Sums it up. Go home, everybody. It's a good day. Great show. I didn't wrap it up.
I think if you're an artist, it's you should know the basics. Like,
I don't like listening to myself rap. So
you don't like nothing.
I mean, the way I look at it is, if you've never heard Illmatic, you're never going to be better than somebody who has.
Yeah.
Artist wise?
In general. No, I'm talking about as artists.
Oh.
Like, you're never gonna be better because you don't know how to, like, that's like a master class in how to construct songs.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like, if you don't understand like shit like that, then it's like you have a ceiling. You have a ceiling that's, like, quite honestly below most people's floors.
And to piggyback on that, I just saw an article about Lil Tecca and how he's explaining how like the production matters when it comes to a hip hop song just as much as the lyrics. And that's somebody that's, that's part of the guy. Like understanding the production, the beat, how important it is. Like you don't understand what you're listening to, how you gonna understand the lyrics? So it's just like it's different levels to it. But again, that's for artists and niggas who actually critique music. If you just a fan, you just a nigga who just be on his commute on the bus, late as fuck to work, and you just want to listen to some music, bro. That's do you, big dog. For real.
I don't think he was talking about artists. I think he was talking about fans because let's be real, everybody on fucking Twitter is a critic. So I think that's what he's talking about.
The amount of niggas I've seen that actually fucking do reviews on albums, and I'll be like, what the fuck are y'all listening to? Because it's like y'all just give these bland, surface level responses. I'm like, y'all don't go deep in detail. Y'all don't actually take time to actually go back and listen to whatever the fuck y'all listen to. And it's like, oh, well, you need more than 24 hours. You need 24 hours or more to listen and understand something. No, I know when something's trash the second I hear it. I don't need 3-4 fucking days or a week to come up with a thought process of how something is constructed. If you do it so much, you don't need that much time. I know what it takes. So it's like, if you're a fan, you would think you need a long time. But if you constantly construct music all day, every day, and that's all you do, yeah, it takes 2 listens and maybe 12 to 14 hours. And you've already constructed a whole think piece about what you just heard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think albums need like 2 listens though, don't you think?
Honestly, I've seen somebody say this. How many times do I have to listen to something until I'm allowed to have an opinion? Like how many times does it take? Like
a valid opinion.
Like you said, like you only really need one time to decide if you like something.
You gonna form an opinion on one listen. If anybody paints a picture or if anybody does, like if you read a book, yeah, you form an opinion right then and there. When you watch a movie, you form an opinion right then and there. If the shit not engaging, if you're not enjoying the shit, the second you see a fucking commercial break, you turning the bitch off to something else because the shit didn't catch your attention. You're not gonna sit there and purposely just watch a TV show that you're not enjoying. It's the same thing with music. That's the whole point of skipping fucking songs. Because if that was the case, we'd all be stuck listening to shit that we don't want to hear. There's an option for that, folks. They put that shit on the CDs back in the day.
Peer pressure be doing a lot of people in though.
Yeah,
because they'll hear some shit and be like, oh, I don't like it. Oh no, you got to hear it again. You got to give it another chance.
Boy, that shit right there is the worst of it all because people really don't like when you go against the grain. And as someone who is a habitual line stepper, that is all I do is go against the grain. I have no problems doing that. But when you do it, you have to just know that you're coming from a place of honesty. And like, I actually took time to go through everything and sift through all of this shit to form a valid opinion. You just listen and just be like, yeah, fuck it, this shit trash. You didn't really take time to listen to it and understand it. Yeah, it's fucked up. But even when you do put that effort in, people still feel like, oh, well, this is my favorite, so you tripping, you wrong. Like, you gotta like this. Nah, it don't work like that.
Mm-hmm. I think Star, you was gonna say something earlier. I cut you off, I think.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think knowledge of the history is necessary, but I do think if you know the history and know the roots and stuff like that, I think it gives you a deeper appreciation for said music. And like for example, like you know, I've been I've been getting better with like rapping and stuff like that. And I've been learning about like multi-syllable rhymes and stuff like that. And now I've been like looking at artists from the past, like foundational stuff, like Nas, and I got, you know, some Cool G rap and stuff like that. Like I've been appreciating that way more because I'm like, damn, the intention that went into writing that shit. Like, so it gave me a deeper level of respect. So I feel like it's not necessary, but if you really care about it, you'll appreciate it on a deeper level if you know the history. Because niggas was rapping back then.
Yeah, it's two different type of fans, right? Like the casuals, I think they call them.
Yeah.
Somebody who actually can appreciate the music, and I also think your life circumstances. I went back and listened to like some old Lil Wayne, and I ain't gonna lie, like some of those lyrics were fucking terrible. That no pad, no pen fucking era. Like Lil Wayne was like the first vibe rapper to me. Like I went back and listened to some of that shit. I was like, oh man, like, but
rough, yeah, that shit a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, that shit a little rough. That shit aging a little rough, bro. But I mean, at the time, that was the vibe.
You know,
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the difference is people were literally rapping to survive at a certain point. And it's like, you know, like after a certain point, like nah, dudes are just recording albums in their bedroom. Like there's not really like any stakes. Whereas, you know, these were people that are going to the tunnel strapped. Like, so it's like every show was a gamble on your life. Like you going to perform was a gamble on your fucking life.
Yeah.
That shit ain't like that no more. So there's no stakes. The stakes are low because it's like if you don't end up getting like a successful career in rap, you know, mommy and daddy can take care of you.
Yeah. Silver spoon rap, huh?
You know, or you could fall back on that trust fund. So
PJ, I feel like if an artist doesn't know much hip hop history, they can still be successful and also might come out sounding very unique. You know what? I did hear I forgot what fucking artist it was to say he doesn't listen to like the genre because he'll end up sounding like it. I mean, I could respect that to a certain extent that if you listen to a certain artist over and over and over, yeah, you might end up sounding like a Dollar General version of them and shit. And you might not want to do that. So
shout out to PJ though. That's my brother.
Okay.
That's the fam.
Shout out. But that's all I got, man. Any last thoughts on that subject right there? Going once, going twice. So what are you listening to? Next segment. So pull out your phones. Get it out. We ain't even got Malik here. Goddamn. That 10-minute list he be having around here. Whoever wants to start off, whoever can get your list pulled up first, go ahead and kick it off, yo. What are you listening to this week, yo?
So I revisited the Great Escape, Larry June and Alchemist, and I finally got around to listening to the Encore, DJ Fresh and Currency. Okay. So I got a review dropping for that one soon. Yeah, and of course, Tori Moy. Love that album. It's on repeat. But that's all for me.
That's it?
Yeah, and my own shit. My own shit.
That's what's up. Who next? Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. You scared?
You know, Sophie doesn't listen to anything, so we can just skip over her because we know she don't listen to shit. She don't listen to anything. Her music is her breathing. That's her music.
That's crazy.
It got worse over the week too because I literally been going to the gym and not playing shit. Like I'm
just pure rage.
Huh?
Yes, I said you just fueled off pure rage. That's
Working
crazy.
out in silence is insane. I don't see how.
Yeah, it is.
Psycho.
I can't do that shit.
That's crazy.
I've like drove from the gym to go get my fucking headphones. Like fuck that.
Yeah, like I can't listen to other people talk. That shit bothers the fuck out of me. Like, how dare you have a conversation? I'm trying to get through this last set. Like, fuck wrong with you? Shut up, nigga.
But no, I'll be in there by myself. So.
Oh, okay. That's still crazy. That's even worse. This nigga, you in there with your own thoughts. Insane. Anyway, I'll go. I just did a review. Everybody's know. I did one for Glorilla. I did one for Dom Kennedy, Class of '95. I'm getting through Take Care by Big X the Plug. That shit tough because he got some shit. He sampled Law and Order, so that'd be disgusting. Black Star Kids, alternative, synth, indie pop. Fuck with that shit. T Grizzly, got a review for that one. A little bit of Tori Kelly. And then I got 2 reviews getting ready to come out. I'm working with Lucid. That's probably gonna fuck around. That might fuck around and be album of the year. To be quite honest, Lucid probably might get album of the year. I know I've been fucking with Neota Parker for a while, but Lucid might get that one spot.
All right.
So
it's,
it's that, and just listening to Leon Thomas, going back and enjoying that project. Anything that's a 10 out of 10 that I give, I kind of go back and just play for like the month or so and just enjoy it.
Yeah, that's definitely.
I'm always curious because I'm like, you listen to so much new music. Like, what do you go back and actually like enjoy casually?
Oh no, I download so much stuff. Like, what I tell y'all that I listen to, that might just be like the shit that like I just review. Like, I think I was cleaning the house and I just had my phone on shuffle and it was a whole bunch of shit that I don't even remember downloading. And then every once in a while, Sade music will pop up on my shit and I'm like, oh, okay. I hear Black Licorice in my ear. All right, cool. Let me finish scrubbing this toilet. And then I go back and then another song will play and it's like Your Stepdad. And then it's fucking Mexican OT after that. So it's like it varies so much.
Diversify your bonds, nigga. Yeah, you gotta diversify.
I got the most diverse music library, I think, in the fucking world. Because like no one song is like the other.
J. Cloud, man. Quiet over there. What you listen to, brother?
I've been listening to a bunch of shit. Shout out to the homie Veda. She just dropped her Rock Nation debut today. So that's dope. She produced like most of it. She's dope though. So I've been listening to some of that. I've been listening to rest in peace, Ka, man.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, Ka.
For sure.
Fucking legend. But I've been I had to go back and run Grief Pedigree back. So like that was my shit when that came out. I've been listening to some Rock Marciano, Prince Paul, Murs, some Dilla, some Vic Spencer. Shout out to Vic Spencer. And some Pyramid Vitra. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. What the fuck I've been listening to? For some reason I've been listening to like a Michael Jackson recently, bro. I don't know, man. I just listen to put on there Rhapsody. I've been listening to her. Some Denzel Curry. Some Old Man G Unit. I went down to that old album on my old ass through my arthritis, you know. I'm on that Leon Thomas too, man. That's a dope project too. And my dose of ignorance with the Sauce Twins too. You know what I mean? I like their little fucking project. That shit pretty dope. That's pretty much it, man. I just throw the YouTube music on and let it fucking surprise the fuck out. A lot of Don Tripp be popping up on my shit. I don't know why, bro. But Don Tripp, dope, super underrated. That's all I got, man. So I'm gonna give the last minute to y'all. I mean, y'all got any projects y'all want to plug? Y'all doing anything new? Slanging them herbs in the street, the legal herbs. Star, what you got, man?
Definitely been slanging them legal herbs. Working on some new blends. Been working on music, so trying to finalize that. I've got like at least 40 songs recorded, so like trying to finalize it has been a lot for me. But yeah, other than that, go to rareredness.com, get your legal herbs, organic. Health is wealth. Take care of yourself, man. And that's all I got.
Drops on that music. We gotta get a drop soon, yo. We gotta get dropped soon. All right.
Soon.
You're gonna be on the Sade blacklist when I'm gonna talk shit every fucking episode. Okay. J. Cloud, man, what you got going on, bro?
Just been working, man. Shout out my nigga Banks. I've been sending him some shit, so hopefully we can get something going. Other than that, this is just working.
That's what's up, yo. Southside, what you got going on, bro?
Review Hour on YouTube. Check that out. Every social media site I've already tweeted it, but my TikTok video reviews, I got a couple for Dom Kenny and T Grizzly. I'm gonna do. Those will be dope. Coming out soon. Check the Instagram. And I'm gonna work on a link tree so I can get that certified. Throw it in my bio so y'all can have all the links to all the pages for the reviews, all the content I'm gonna put out, links to the playlist, everything like that. So I'm trying to get y'all situated with that. And then I'm gonna continue to bully the fuck out of Sade because that is the best part of our friendship. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So
interviewed soon, dropping.
Oh yeah, shout out to Abby Jasmine. That's the homie. Staten Island's finest. You feel me? I fuck with her the long way. You feel me? That's not a pause. That's a woman.
I'm fucking.
Oh, that's not a pause. That's not a pause.
Anyway,
not that one. Not that one.
Sade, what you working on? Jim.
Hopefully, the song that I told her to send to Chuck English.
Hey, do that.
Hopefully, the fucking song I told you to send to Chuck English. Don't make me have to ask you again.
With that pressure on her. Hey, sometimes we need that though, because
we gonna argue about this later, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, we need some new music, Sade.
He literally said, "Send me some shit."
Girl, you better send that. I'm a message.
Exactly. What could go wrong?
Come on. If he said it, girl, you in there.
I will message him personally. He literally follows me. I will message him personally and tell him, "Hey, bro, fuck with the homie."
Come on.
I don't need like pulling his car, but you know I got a little bit of pull.
A little bit. Hey, make a pull for me then.
Send him a song. Tell him I will reach out. I will say something. Say it.
Bet.
All right, we own it. Once you get to the top, make sure you throw, a couple coins our way, man. Throw a plug to us. We got you.
Don't forget about y'all.
Don't forget about the little people.
I'm just doing this shit for the love of the game. I'm trying to get something out of this. Right now, it's for the love of the game.
For the love of the game. It's for the culture, man. You gotta do it for the culture. Shit. Do some dope shit, money will come. That's what I figure anyway.
Yep.
But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Great discussion. I think I was able to pay some bills and shit while y'all was yapping and shit. I checked my kids' credit card. I said credit card. Report card. Shit. A's across the board. You know what I'm saying? Good genes, you feel me? But that's all I got, man. So appreciate all y'all, man, for coming through. Make sure y'all go to the page. We got 136 people right now. Make sure y'all subscribe so we can get some coins going on that YouTube and everything else, yo. So we bringing y'all. We doing it for the culture, but we need some coins because the lights got to stay on. So make sure y'all subscribe, yo. But on behalf of everybody here, I got to say, peace.
Young Jeezy still trash.
Hurry up, play this fucking video.